Test. Okay.
Big mountain trouble. I can't.
Well, good morning. Sean Smiley here with another episode of Big Mountain Trouble. For those of you just turning in, this is me taking the winter off after a big video game project. I've decided to get rid of my office body by skiing and snowboarding just about every day here at Red Mountain. Solving crimes and doing adventures with my two dogs, Bandit and Brett, and writing a book. So I'm writing a science fiction book with a lot of pulp kind of adventure in it. And these videos are kind of about my process. So today I'm going to talk about where the characters have evolved. When I started off, it was a handful of loose characters. And over the last month and a bit, they've really been defined. And since I've been writing the book full tilt, I've kind of adjusted them and changed it up. So what I'm going to do is show sort of the breakdowns of them, what I do with visuals, because working in video games, I learned how to work with visuals, concept artists, all that. And I really find it helps my process. But first, I've got to get down to the bottom. Currently on the backside of Granite on Beer Belly. For those in the know, it's a really fun little spot. And it's a beautiful morning with quite a bit of fresh snow and clear skies. I don't know if you can really see that or not. So I'm going to head down and then pick this up in my super boring office. I got a little delayed in heading back because it's just too pretty. It's just too good. Reason 537 why I live here. All right, I made it safely down the mountain and back in my office. So behind me is all the character stuff, and I'm just going to kind of walk you through where the characters have evolved to in the last little while. So having worked in the video game industry, I'm a big believer in visuals. So these are my character DNAs. Here's the main character, Heath. I break down some bullet points at the top. Then I get into some sort of more detailed kind of stuff about his past, who he is. There's some reference images. This is the snowboarder Jeremy Jones. I just like his vibe. The look kind of matches what I think of when I think of the main character, Heath. Over here is Saga. She's the other main character. Written in here is her weapon, an FN Scar L. I'm an ex-military guy. Things like weapons and that and gear, kind of important to me that it's accurate. And again, here's images of the character. Now, this is kind of like when I look at an actress or something like that, the attitude kind of embodies what I think of when I think of the personality of my character. We go down here, we got Woods. Over here, we got JJ Tang. Again, bullet points followed by a bit more information. You know, these are all kind of primary characters that are key to the story, or at least the beginning of it. You know, here we got Max, a couple images from him. Then we got secondary characters. So this is a big action adventure. There's a lot of military stuff in it. And here are my fire teams. Now, I'll tell you right now, most of these characters get offed, but I need to know. So this is an international paramilitary organization. So we've got characters from Sweden, from the US, from Japan, from Britain. And what I need to know is like, who are they? Where are they from? What unit were they from? What weapons are they carrying? Yeah, just when I'm writing, I kind of, as I'm diving into it, and maybe I'm thinking, okay, what would the character Saga do in this situation? It helps me if I just glance up at the wall, see this concept art, see the key points. It reminds me like, okay, that's who the character is, and yeah, that's how they would react. So yeah, this is my character wall. Down here, work in progress. We got the evil Nazi Vine. Over here, we got Havana Rex, the War King. And of course, not all images are exactly what I see of the character, but it's kind of a breakdown. I got Humongous from Road Warrior here because this character is kind of similar to the attitude from that character in the Road Warrior. Still a bit more stuff to go, and I need to flesh it out, but it's all part of the process. And yeah, this is how I do characters. Hey, if you got the time, hit like, follow, subscribe, whatever. And if you have any questions or suggestions, or if you actually want to go skiing or riding, let me know. Sean at planetfictionstudios.com. And if you can read my handwriting, you're one of the few. Thanks again for tuning in.